How's it going? So I saw a few questions pop up about the build, and I thought I'd go over a few things. So I was just in here clearing, and this is also another good opportunity to talk about how to find the citadels. So you can see right here, I found one of these little guys. You know, I was just coming in. Where was I? Over here. I was just farming. Coming in. I had already found a citadel down here. So I came in across the water over here and I found this little guy, right? When you see these little towers and little houses, that means there's gonna be a citadel. It's connecting in. So you just, and I think it's right here. See, you can see the lead into the houses. And so people were asking about the clear speed of this build. And where I'm at right now with the build, you can see this is a general strength stack. And I'm coming over here to get more lightning for a damage increase. And I've been slotting the jewels. You can see the jewels these are for primarily the resistance gaps fill, so 7%. You're gonna wanna have 2% life on kill, 2% mana on kill somewhere. There's a mana on kill one I have somewhere there. You're gonna want rage on hit. You get rage when you get hit, and then also you get 1 rage when you hit an enemy. You're gonna want that somewhere in there. So you can see all these. Now I started slotting strength. Here's strength because it's a strength stack. This is another good one. It puts 4% increased strength on all of these big guys. 4% strength. This one, 4% strength, and even the spaghettification from our neck. Now, the other thing too, I gotta clear out my inventory. You want to make sure that this has cold damage, okay? Because this is going to be a base value. So here's the Ice Strike DPS, and you can see cold damage 6,000. It says 15 and 19. It's at 6,000 because it's a base damage value scaling up. So this will be plenty of cold right here to proc Herald of Ice. So now let's go run in a map and see how the clear speed is, because there's definitely other builds out there that are clearing really crazy maps. Alright. Minus resist. Nice hard map. Crypt is not necessarily the best map for showcasing anything with like a breach, and I just picked the direction that had this dead end right there. That's sweet. On my Atlas tree, I'll go over that in a little bit. You can see that it's still gonna. You see how Ice Strike is sort of teleporting you forward when you're just slightly out of range. That's what it's gonna. Oh my God, this map. Keep picking the wrong directions. Now, I should mention my movement speed on my boots is slow. It's 25%, it's not 35%. Yeah, 25%. Makes a huge difference. I would recommend getting 25% or 35%. The thing is that with lost DPS the way it is, I'm fine with this clear speed. And I have my Stormweaver that I've been leveling up. You saw the DPS, or I posted a picture or screenshot on my community tab where it shows the EXP per hour on my Stormweaver. I got up to 670 EXP per hour. That's really nuts. Because the Stormweaver with Spark can just cover the whole map and clear the whole thing, get insane experience. Really easy, really fun. But you know, the reason I'm not on my Stormweaver right now is because I ran into a bug. I was playing around last night. I switched the cosmetic over, the floating legs one, and it caused my game to have a memory leak in the map, and it just tanked the FPS down to like 80, and it was really framey. And then it crashed, and then that Stormweaver now, that character is bugged. Every time I try and open a map on the Stormweaver, it crashes the game. And it takes like 1 or 2 logins to come back and finally log in and go into the map as a Stormweaver. So I don't know what I did. I bugged out the Stormweaver. crashes all the time. No other character I have crashes. So I don't know what I did. An accident. I really, this one was really fun to clear too. The Archmage and the Lightning Rod proc. A lot less of an investment than this build. Although the price of Hawa, the Hands of Wisdom and Action are going down. Okay, that map's complete. So, the price of Hawa is going down. Astromentus still ridiculously high, but again, this build doesn't necessarily need Astromentus. Let's just see if we can get a quick clear. Out can go. Don't even need to look at the maps. There's nothing that this build can't handle. It can handle literally everything. If you do an ailment resistance map where they're not getting the frost, all you do is put the bell down, swing a few times, and then the moment that you can put the bell down, and swing into it, now you get power charges. So, power charges. That's simple. So anytime you have ailment immune maps, just pop the bell out. You'll get your power charges that way. Yeah, and so you can see I'm at the mercy of my movement sweepers. I get a little bit of a teleport in with Ice Strike. And all you're doing... Oh my god, I have my loop filter. I need to change my loop filter. It's the loop filter from the very beginning of the launch. I haven't updated it yet. So it's very not strict. It's showing me a lot of things that I don't need. But all you're doing for this build is using ice. You just hold down right trigger, Ice Strike, wherever you bind it. When you get enough power charges, do charge that. That's it. And then when you're on a boss, you drop the bell. And then just hold Ice Strike, right click on it. So there is another version of this build that has a much faster clear speed for maps. So I don't know how it's tested on the boss DPS. I haven't tried it yet. I usually like going strength stack melee. There is an intelligence stack version of this that uses, I believe they use this. All damage is taken from mana, mind over matter, and maybe Elder's Dead. I forget what they did. They use Tempest Flurry, I think, and they just go spinning around the map. It looks really fun. So I might try an iteration of an intelligence stack if I respec. But, you know, I would have to get some perfect healer's orbs, reconfigure some of the spells that I'm really hard on doing for this build. Now for this build overall, I'm still testing how to get the most out of the DPS. I have a really bad roll for ingenuity. I have 55%. So that right there alone, if you look at what's going on my rings, that is going to significantly increase my DPS if I get a better roll ingenuity. So I'm trying to, while I'm farming the Citadels, also farm for King of Mist, because, you know, there's a whole skill tree for King of Mist, and I haven't even gotten to it one time. I've done so many rituals and I haven't seen a offering to the king, so I might have to just say you gotta do them 8 times. Who's next? So build, not so casual, high investment. You know, you can get into the build probably at 5 to 10 divine right now, but if you really want to have a minimum base, it's going to be about, you know, to get this chest piece. Well, it's gone down, but the attribute element, it was, you know, 32 divine. So that right there was drop the bank on the chest. We're not even talking about the necklace that this build has you using. I wouldn't recommend doing this build if you're not prepared to try and gamble for the neck. You gotta use a lot of orbs of chance. It's kind of like the old headhunter. Unless you wanna, you know, save up some pretty coins and high divines. That's just unreasonable. Luckily, this build isn't reliant on instrumentals, so it's just it perfectly fits with the build because it's a stat stack, so it's the ultimate sort of stat stack item. Ultimate pursuit that you can have. I prefer having you know, if you look at the guide that the guy posted, I put the link in the comments. The original inventor of the build has a few different tweaks to it, and in the tabs from here it shows the setup without that. So you can get some pretty good stats for a pretty decent price. Maybe a couple div per neck, not that big of a deal. Slap some spaghettification on it, you'll be good to go. And here we go, another map where, okay, I'm gonna try to the right first, but maybe over here, but that, oh, right there, maybe right there, or it's gonna be all the way back there. So this is also giving you an insight into mapping. Better hope you pick the right way. It's a tiny room! Oh my god! I picked the wrong way. Let's see, it's gotta be here. Oh, oh yeah! Hallway, hallway. Dead end. Okay. I'm glad we went down that journey together. Now we're gonna go all the way back over here. I really like the cosmetic on this guy. This guy looks the coolest of all my guys. Okay, there's the guy right there. Oh, and it had the arrow. I didn't know it showed that up. I should have been paying attention to that. I dropped the bell for no reason. Don't pay attention to that. Nobody saw that. Okay, good. Now, let's go find out. Oh! Explode on death. Explode on death. You're not supposed to do that. GTG. You said that that wasn't good. Oh my god! Let me port. Alright. Now. Oh! Copper Citadel. Look at that. And see, we were way out here. I just saw this little guy right here. That's all you need to find. Find these things. This little guy. And you will find your citadel right there. Just remember, it was shrouded like that. I came way off the water. I just saw this little pillar right there, and that's it. So like a fishing line. Now, can we get into that? It must go right here, and then here. So, why don't we go over there real fast? See if I can get into the Copper Citadel. Get a drop. Ooh, this is a cool looking place. What is this, channel? I like this. Kind of, yeah, it looks like that hideout. Whoa. Wow. All right. So, a little bit about the build. You can see I'm just right clicking, and that was a proc apparel device, and that gives me my power charges. So you're really just waiting for either a shock or a ice proc. I think it's just an ice proc. Now I'm going to use charge staff, and so now I've got this pump. More power charges to consume as long as the buff is fast. And all you do, you're just going to be moving, and then you hold right click in the direction that you want to go. Now this is charge staff is layered on top of ice strike. I'm just using ice strike. And if I ever run out of power charges and I want it, I got the bell up, hit the bell, get your power charges. I'm honestly, the clear speed's completely comfortable with me. There is way more zoom builds, and you can always get 35%. Which it may not seem like it's a big difference, but I'm telling you, it's like when me and my buddies are playing, and the guy with 35%, he's always way ahead of everybody. It's strange that it adds up that much, but more than 10% is very, very noticeable. Alright, what's the game we're playing here? Dead end. Okay, it's gotta be right there, right? Surely it's not back where I started. And then maybe walk all the way over here. Actually, they're not doing it. Procedural. Actually, that's not even really considered AI. procedural generation. It's just like pressing a button and automatically creating something. Algorithm. Algorithm is kind of algorithmic algebra is in AI and Google, but now it is getting to the point with this character where you kind of want to find something that has a lot of health, so you can see your DPS and beat on it. All right, you got a boss. Oh, he moved out of my bell. Alright, that's the DPS with no bell. Alright, let's get to that Copper Citadel. I'll juice that. Let's see if I can juice that Copper Citadel up when I fight that boss. Usually what I do in the maps, I try to take the outsides, like the outside edge, and kind of circle around. But in PoE 2, it's been running into some issues because you'll end up way over here and you got to go all the way back. And you know, I don't know what the solution is. If they need to reveal more of the map as you walk by just slightly, so that you see those little corridors that are the path that are kind of obscured when you go by them. A lot of times when I miss them, that's what's happening. Is you don't notice that it's idle. Little road off to the side or something. That looks like it's the other thing they could do is show you sort of right off the bat where the rares are. That was a suggestion from one of my friends, Tuttles. He said that would be a good addition. I agree. I think showing the rares right off the bat. Now it would turn into a go from point A to point B, and that's all you're staring at. You're not sort of exploring that which I can agree with. I mean, honestly, I don't know if anybody knows what they want. I don't know if there's any perfect map layout procedurally that can be generated easily that will satisfy all bases. You know, if you want more to explore, that's a bottom line. I love having more to explore, but how do you avoid frustration? Like going all the way over and dead ending, and then you got to snake all the way back over. Yeah, there's got to be a middle ground, you know, somewhere that alleviates frustration but gives us what we want with like a lot of area to go search through and a lot of game to play. You know, if you scale it down, think about the other direction. Think about a small map. You have less to play. You know, you definitely want bigger maps. There's already a balance. You don't want a tiny map. To a certain extent, right? You start shrinking it down. At some point, you're gonna say that's too small. It's not gonna have fun gameplay. These guys all gonna be fine. Let's go! I sometimes forget I leave my overlay like that because that's when you're in farm mode. It's a lot easier to see sort of where you're going. Oh my god, it's all the way back there. Alright. 2, we got 2. 3. Let's get these guys over here first, I guess. Okay. Is that this over here? How did I miss that? This is just what I was talking about. A little walkway. I didn't even see it revealed. That was my fault. That guy's dead. We'll get this guy over here. Sip coffee. I always think that those meteors, even when I get the buff for mine. Alright, last guy. Yeah, the charge staff kind of turns this into a ranged melee, which I like. I like glowing items. Also, if you have a cosmetic on the staff, it won't show the charge staff glow. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get into that Citadel. That's it. Okay. Oasis, Oasis, Copper Citadel. Almost there. Guild stash. cruising. Almost there. Almost to the Copper Citadel. Showed good progression. Showing average, clear times. It's really fast, and we don't have anything to worry about with this setup. I would like to show, I'm going to show probably a video soon, once I get to 90 on the Stormweaver. I'll show what that ridiculous, I mean, if you want to do a mapping, this is my favorite melee setup. I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of this type of a class, and I'll rotate the weapon around, charge staff or core staff for use. I want to go 200 sword. It would be really, really fun. I always wanted to go sword. 2 swords, 1 big sword, I don't know. But the Stormweaver, it's just like, I usually play melee classes, but even still, it's a lot of fun being able to just hold one button down and you just map it. You just clear the entire map. Let's see if I can get an audience. Whoa, Ritual was bugging out the FPS. He's down to 60. Audience to the king? Nope. Probably third. But I'm trying to get to the Copper Citadel. Doing these farms. Just for here. Now you guys might notice that little bell drop. That's actually cosmetic. One of the support effects. It looks like a bell drop. It's actually right. Ritual's down there. The EXP certainly slows down. No audience to the king. Alright. We tried. Now, if I could just find out where this thing is. Okay, built up power charges now. I feel like showing the, at least earlier, right? If you show where the bears are, they said 50 left and 50 left. Ah, there we go. One left. Close. One last ritual altar, might as well. Oh. Oh, there's 2 left. Let's see. Whoa there. Whoa there. Alright, how? Don't tell me that I gotta go all the way around. No, no, no. Right there. Right there. That's gotta be it. I almost walked all the way over there. Get out of here. Next on the list. What's that Citadel? Right there, bro. One more. This Citadel was surrounded by oasis. What's the plural of oasis? Wayside? Oases? It's gotta be the wayside. Right. It's like Genesis. You know, the other thing too, I would say about this game, I really wish there was a way to juice the maps up more. It doesn't feel like we're increasing. You know, I want like to make a ton of mobs. Like just make. Look at how spread out it is. This was a yellow map. 15. Found a 20. Right. Save up and buy it. Circle. Yeah, it would be nice. Now that I'm thinking about it, it would be nice if it showed where the rares were like right now. But I didn't get too far sidetracked. Definitely gonna have to be circling back as well. You have to watch out. I mean, with this amount of health, you don't necessarily need to be. There are on-death things. Like, even killed this guy. Now, I know some people are using the jewels with percent increased health. I haven't slotted those yet. I'm gaining too much of a benefit from the other jewels for keeping my resist cap, among other things. So, I haven't found if I get, I don't know. I'm slotting in more DPS nodes to try and up the damage a bit comparatively to the other guide. This is just a big open space with nothing in it. Like, what was the point of this generation right here? It's just a big open room with nothing in it. And it just, did it dead end me over here? Oh my god. And it didn't even reveal where the rest of them were. Why I check. Ruby, always have to put those up. Jewels are some of the most valuable things right now. Because of the benefit that they can provide. It's really crazy. How much. I don't know if they're going to change that. It's not the same. And I mean, jewels are strong in Path of Exile 1, but I feel like in this game, relative. How is it not showing me where the rares are yet? Maybe right here. Oh, it's got to be back at the beginning. I wasn't thorough enough. Right in there. Get this skull. Going straight to him. Map completed. Let's go to the Citadel. Alright. In we go. Let's fully juice. You know what? That dude, not a chest. Let's see. 14. 15. Come on, 16. Didn't get any 16s. But whatever. Alright, now for the season. For this place. Chess. Gold. Magic chests. What are these? What are these maps? Rare monsters. Try that. Alright. Copper Citadel. Here we go. Whoa. Well done. Ooh, I like this map. We're off to a start. Oh, come on. What? Like a fence? Like I should be able to just go right over that. What is this? What? I take back everything I said. How could they dead end me like that right in the beginning? Unbelievable. Let's go try. Only a day's work. Where do I go? A labyrinth. Getting there to the boss. what I should have done is do a modifier with like more HP to see how much I can put less HP up. That would make killing it satisfying. Let's go. Let's go, buddy.
One way or another, this ends here.
Phase 1.
What are you doing?
He's collapsing the arena. See? What is he doing?
Let the beast go. Time for this.
Let's go, buddy.
Bend to my will. Impede my enemies.
Easy. Whoa. Don't hit me there. Come on, faded tablet. That's the expensive one. What do you give me? Anything? Faded! Ooh. Yes! That's worth like 2.5 divine.
Nice!
Alright, well, here's the build. Alright. This is the weapon to get. Get cold damage. Everything else is the same. And, you know, there's the Gemling tree right there. Get as many strength nodes as you can. Get as many jewel slots as you can all along the way. I'm going into lightning nodes for increased DPS, and I also slotted this against the darkness with 4% strength. And I needed lightning resist filled in, so that was a perk. It's also cheaper. There's more expensive versions of this, but I was looking for 4% strength. Alright. I think that's about it. I will do any build updates and Arbiter level 4 as I get to him on this, and he's at level 2 or 3 right now. My Atlas tree looks like this. I've got this for the breaches. This is what I've got for the bosses, for my map bosses, and then this is Arbiter right now. Still have to go kill the other guys, which I will be doing. Alright, thanks for joining. Until next time.